Hi guys, it's Ricky. Listen, I'm redoing a bunch of bars I had. Sorry, I'm in the shadow. So these are my Crazy Daisy bars, and the red bled like crazy in these. So they're hitting the year mark, if they're not over a year already. So I have about 10 bars that haven't sold. It's cucumber melon. So they're all right here. And I'm just repurposing them all. They're not going to sell. I mean, look how bad they bled. It was... I can't remember what I did, what colors I used, but I was really disappointed because, like I said, I mean, they're fine, but they just look kind of ugly. So I'm going to repurpose all these and make a new bar out of them because I'm really cheap like that. So I'll add new fragrance oil into them a little bit more. They're still, this is Nature's Gardens cucumber melon, and it still smells really good. So I don't know. Once I get my shreds done, I might see if I'm going to add to it. So this is done with this little guy right here, and this is called a butter curler. You can see it's got the things that it does, but the thing is, this will cut you bad. I almost sliced my thumb off with that bugger. So I have one regular bar that I use these in, so I do use it for that, but I try not to use it if I don't have to, just because he's deadly, very deadly. So next we're going to walk over to here, and this is a small grater or a nutmeg grater. They shred super fine, and this is kind of a fun look for some things, but the only thing with it being this fine is it will melt super fast if you don't have a low temp. So a lot of times I'll just use this for like grass on the top of stuff where it's not actually an embed, because it will, like I said, your temperatures will make it melt really fast. And then this is a cheese slicer. And this is so hard to use. I guess if you're using like a big, huge tub and just grating off is fine. But like this is from that bar of soap, and I had to be really careful. So, I mean, it'll get you a big, huge one like this, but not my favorite. And I don't think I've ever used it. Now this one I have to be careful. This is the salad shooter. And I'm filming this in my kitchen because my soap room's a mess and I don't want to clean it. So these are the little guys. Now see how curly they are? It's because my bar is over a year old. So I like that. Now this is my good old 1980s potato peeler. That looks like crap, but you know what? This thing has been tried and true. It's never broke on me. I bought a ton of potato peelers just for my soap room, and they all break. And then these guys, they put a little guard on them so that we don't cut ourselves. Well, these don't work because then they get all caught. Your curls get stuck. And you can't just super fast do it. So these are what this bar looks like. Here, you know, I have the daisies in it. But when you go to use the potato peeler, look how fun that is. They kind of remind me of those glass beads, but look at them all. They're just really, really fun. So I'm wishing I would have done this before Easter, because that would have made a really cute Easter bar. So there's the salad shooter. Here's the potato peeler. I had so much fun doing those, and they were coming out so cute. I got a little carried away. And as soon as I'm done with here, I'm going to do more. So now this is my old trusty food processor that, believe it or not, it was new in the package at Goodwill for $10. So it went straight to the soap studio, and that's what I use it for. So I like this for a couple of mine, that even if your bar is kind of old like these were, and that's why they're so curly there, the food processor, your metal plate that you use, because there's a little bit of friction going on as you're pushing it through, that it actually kind of gets warm, and when it gets warm it makes your soap a little bit softer, so you get these long shreds. And I have a couple of colors in here because of my daisies. So what I'm going to do, because like I said, I'm cheap. I recycle every bar. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just cosmetically ugly. That's it. We can fix it and make it beautiful. So I call them my ugly duckling bars. So what I'm going to do is leave that guy, and leave that guy. And then I think I'm going to shoot for the moon. And let's just do, I think I'm going to do all three of them. I'm kind of liking the looks of the shreds here, right? So let's put the shreds in with a couple of our curly guys. I don't know how I'm going to mix them yet, but I'm going to do it. And then let's take a handful of this, and I don't know if I'm going to do a clear base or a colored base, but anyway, that's what I'm going to do. So I hope this helps you guys. Like I said, some of you may love this. I mean, it is a unique curl, but caution when using heavy equipment or whatever. You need a disclaimer on this guy. Do not drink and use this. Do not use this when you're tired. So that's my little shout out to that guy, because like I said, he'll shank you. He's bad. But it is interesting if you want to do that. I'm a little hyper and I go a little fast, so I tend to get hurt by him. So I'll keep you posted. I can't wait to post whatever I'm going to do with this, but I think it's going to be fun. Thanks.